Sorry, I think that was justified.
Yeah.
Barely.
Barely.
I said fairly.
Oh, okay. We can take those.
Look at that. Zinoto checking in, making sure that we're ready. Following the rules.
Yep. Following the rules. Well, we don't want to false start after they were told, you know, they had to wait.
Yeah. I mean, that's the worst. Whenever you're like getting into a set, especially if they like wait until you're close to the end of that set, and it's like, oh, hey, by the way, we need you to redo everything because we weren't actually ready.
Yep, that's why you should ask.
Yep.
Always, keep your streamer in mind, guys.
Yeah, but here we go. Game 1 between LOE1 and Ryuga versus EG, Zinoto, and Nam. Ryuga, of course, being sponsored by NLG Gaming. Yeah, I mean, both teams right now just trying to get control of this neutral here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That was a great up air from. Oh no!
Wow.
I was gonna say that was a great up air because it stopped Nam's assault. He was starting to like pick away at him and start to establish, you know, some sort of stage control, and that's fantastic for a team like Sheik Diddy. Well, I think that's what both characters want, really, is just to control from center.
Exactly.
But
you give those characters room to work with, and they'll just be able to just dominate the neutral. And especially for Luigi, it's going to be harder for him to get back in. So, wow, that forward smash just taking him out. Great punish there by LOE1.
oh my goodness!
And getting the up smash.
Yeah, red team not missing a beat on that. Those punish opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, despite Ryuga losing that stock pretty early, red team's still doing a great job of keeping in there and keeping up. And Ryuga just fighting his way through there, trying to get in control of that neutral again.
Yep.
That's the nice thing about having disjointed characters in doubles. It's so much easier to try and attack past one opponent to get the other, but nice edge guarding there from Nam, taking out that stock.
Yeah, they definitely want to make the most of that FD from Ryuga at the beginning. Keep his stock count low, keep themselves in the lead.
Yeah, and they've managed to retake the stock count here after red team was able to pull away from him. That pin almost taking it out.
Yeah, that was a deadly interaction. Nam just barely surviving.
Yeah, I mean, Ryuga's spacing with his pins and forward smashes is really scary.
Yeah, and it's not just his spacing, it's his awareness. It's like he knows exactly when to throw it out, when it'll trade, things like that. Like,
yeah,
he recognizes like the appropriate time for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, you can have the best spacing in the world, but if you don't know when to use it, it doesn't really mean too much. Nam really going hard on his edge guards today.
Looked like the dash attack looked like a misinput. Oh my goodness!
Oh, not able to make it back with that up B. Nam once again successful with these edge guards.
But LOE1 coming right off the Angel platform, taking that stock, keeping red team in the game for sure.
Yeah, and Corrin right now really going to have to play on the defense because he's at 113% right now, so it is going to be a risky situation for him, but nice down here to get out of that situation. Oh my god, that shield is nearly dead. That would have been huge if they'd gotten the break because with Luigi's up B, that's basically a free stock on that counter.
Goodness.
Wow, off of a forwarder, that nearly killed.
Yeah, Ryuga just swatting back all of blue team's attempts to kind of establish dominance.
Yeah, and this is really key play from Ryuga here, able to keep himself alive and in the game. With this rage, it's going to be a lot easier for them to take off those stocks. And the red team actually getting back stage control here, so it's definitely going to be a down-to-the-wire match here. Oh.
Now I'm catching that stock off of Ryuga, and now it's up to LOE1. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah, but it's definitely going to be hard for him to find any in here because against both Diddy and Sheik, two characters designed to control the neutral, it's going to be really hard for him to get some sort of offense going here.
Right, of course, especially after they've already established stage control. Like such.
No.
Wow.
Why? Why is this working?
Oh, no.
Why is this working?
Zinoto in.
Sure, why not? Let's just run an up smash and just have it work perfectly.
Zinoto in a little bit of a dire situation here. Things were looking very good for blue team just a second ago.
Oh, nice
my
edge guard.
goodness.
Wow. That was really clutch play coming out of LOE1 to steal that away from the blue team.
Yeah, that was brilliant 2v1 play. That was everything. I mean, we saw LOE1 like despite being Luigi with kind of limited movement, he was able to mix up his movement in order to be kind of tricky about, you know, who he's attacking. He was just constantly changing up his target.
Yeah.
Which is the like fundamental principle.
And not just that, but also mixing up between when he's going aggressive and when he's going defensive, because up until that up smash, he had been playing a lot more defensively against them. So now I'm like, all right, he's going after my teammate. I can go in and punish this. But LOE1 was ready for that, and he's like, you know what? He's going to expect me to be defensive. Let me just go in there, get that up smash.
Yeah, and it absolutely paid off. That was an incredible recovery from blue team there, or excuse me, from red team.
Yep.
Against blue team.
Yeah, so deciding to take it right back to Smashville. We got game 2 coming right now. And red team forced back into the corner here. See if blue team can just keep him there and just keep racking up the percent, but Ryuga fighting right back.
I like Zinoto's play a lot. He's trying to kind of like corner the opponents. He's trying to box both of them in between him and Nam, because you'll see him like run up, approach, close the distance between him and his opponent as much as possible, but then he'll back off a little bit.
Yeah.
He won't exactly give them the room they want. He'll just back off, and he's like looking for these spaced forward airs and back airs.
Oh my god,
no.
that nearly saved the red team there, but Ryuga's still dying, but coming back and getting that kill.
Oh my goodness!
That bite is so powerful.
Yep. Ryuga was able to get that out just in time.
Yeah, I mean, like you said about Zinoto being the bouncer, Nam's kind of been following up on that as the enforcer, because as Zinoto's been backing off, you see Nam just going in for these edge guards and just going in hard.
Right, right.
So it's nice to see that they've decided on what their roles as a team are, and they're essentially following a game plan in order to get these stocks.
Yep, that is absolutely key for doubles format.
Nam just really throwing everything at LOE1 just to try and keep him off the stage. Keep him off that up smash, taking the stock.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that monkey flip. Downward monkey flip puts you in hit stun for a long time.
Yeah, it's one of those moves that you expect to constantly knock you back, because that's the move option that they most often pick. But you always have to remember they can jump off you like that and get that downward monkey flip instead to keep you pinned in place.
Interesting. Ryuga went a little above ledge there, and instead of trying to punish, Zinoto opted to go for LOE1. I really like the target change. Oh my gosh,
wow.
These up airs from Ryuga are so good. Just constantly like thwarting the attempts to pressure from blue team.
Yeah, I mean, Ryuga has just done such a good job of interrupting the blue team's game plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
LOE1 just getting another rolling up smash here, trying to secure these stocks. And we have a really even game right now between these two teams.
Dead even in terms of percent and stocks.
Oh, good call by LOE1, just going up really high, not wanting to contest Sheik that close to the edge of the stage. And catching Zinoto with that up smash, blue team or red team having the lead here. But LOE1, 119%, so if they can get that stock off of LOE1, they'll be back to just about an even game here.
Yeah, LOE1 is taking his sweet time waiting to start these engagements. Like, he's just waiting out whatever player's trying to pressure him so Ryuga can kind of do his thing. Oh my goodness.
Oh my. If that misfire had connected. Great counter coming out from Ryuga, catching Zinoto being a little bit too aggressive there. This pressure here from the red team, constant projectiles. Red team with complete stage control right now. Blue team really having to fight to try and get back here.
Ooh,
dang.
Yeah, that was super good from Ryuga. Able to change up his direction. Catch Nam off guard with that reverse pin.
Oh, great tech.
Oh, that was such a good idea. That was such a good idea. Zinoto's positioning was incredible. LOE1 was forced to up B. There was nothing he could have done. I mean, he could have teched, but there was nothing he could have done about getting hit by the back air. But that trade just...
It did not work out.
No, it did not work out. That trade, unfortunately, given that game to...
Oh, he accidentally buffered a nair dodge there. That's what happened.
I see Ryuga smirking.
No, he's not going to. If he does,
I don't know. Ryuga has a good random. He has a really good random.
Yeah, I mean, he's proficient in a lot of characters, to be honest. Because, I mean, I was playing him against him, like, earlier in friendlies before the tournament. And he was just like, let me pick up this character. Let me pick up this character. And, like,
that's what he does, man.
After 2 or 3 games with that character, it's like he knew what he needed to do in neutral with that character. So his adaptability with character selects is pretty impressive, to say the least.
All right. So it looks like Ryuga will be switching over to the Bayonetta.
Definitely got some good practice with Bayonetta since he's often seen with his Hirika.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. He probably knows a good deal about this character.
Yeah, right now, red team just dancing around the edges of blue team's defense here. No, just keeping LOE1 at the edge here, not really letting them anywhere near the center of the stage right now. No, getting the interrupt there from Nam, keeping him from capitalizing on that witch time.
Oh, I don't know if that grenade... I feel like that grenade wasn't intentional. That looked like a fair bouncing fish I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I mean, it's really rare to see a Sheik actually intend to do that because it's just such a risky move because it has so much end lag on it.
Against Bayo, yeah, it's like Bayo's not forced to recover low.
Yeah.
It doesn't really pressure her.
And on top of that, it's just so telegraphed that if she wanted to, she could just get a witch time off it.
Real good textbook Sheik edge guards from Nam. Not keeping track of Zinoto. Zinoto almost gonna, oh my gosh, he does lose his stock there.
Dang. I mean, Ryuga's been doing a good job of calling out Zinoto's aggression, not just with Corrin, but now with Bayonetta, because he's been able to recognize the flow of the game and when he's been going in too much, just punishing him for it.
Yeah, pressure is absolutely the name of the game with Zinoto. He's not necessarily playing, like, unsafe.
Yeah.
But he's being very intimidating. Things like Diddy Fair are so simple, but they're so incredibly effective at forcing your opponent to back off. And that is exactly what he wants. He wants red team in a corner.
Yeah, and I mean, blue team has just constantly been trying to force the red team to the edges here.
Right.
But if the red team gets in, the amount of damage they've been inflicting has just been so severe that they've managed to keep the match pretty even between the two teams. Calling off the combo there to avoid that pressure from Nam. so much patience from LOE1 just trying not to get sent off the stage there, but constant attacks all around.
Good save from Nam.
Yeah, honestly, Sheik is one of the best characters to defend against Bayo's combos, I feel like.
Right, it's like you were saying earlier, the higher mobility characters are going to be better at saving their teammates a lot of the time. Yeah, that back throw up smash.
Really impressive.
Anyone with like a throw that's like roughly 45-degree angle, just set up into Sheik's up smash really easily.
Yeah, look how low now. No. I was about to say, if he actually got both of them with that.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Oh, at back here, going to take out LOE1 stock here. Blue team is trying to stay in the game here right now. But the red team also looking a little rough.
Oh my goodness. LOE1 sneaking that down smash in, and now everybody on their last stock.
Yeah, this is going to be key for Zinoto and Nam here, because if they want to keep having chances to stay in the winner side of things, they got to
of course.
take this.
Boy. Okay. Zinoto not able to capitalize off of that that landing lag from Bayo's aerials.
Yeah, I mean,
not aerials, but specials. I believe she used 3 of them in that situation.
yeah, and if you don't use an attack to cover yourself, or even a witch time as you're landing, the ending lag on that is just so great.
That within able to get Ryuga out of that kind of troubling situation. That within backfires a lot, but it pretty much worked out perfectly in that case.
Yeah, I mean, when it works like it's supposed to, it is super good to have on your side.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Wow, actually killing with a raw read down smash. And honestly, I like that option that he chose, because a lot of Bayonetta's moves cover horizontally, so it leaves the underside of her exposed. So if you're able to use a move that just keeps you down low like that, it's really hard for them to space out those aerials in order to hit you on their way down.
Yeah, and we saw blue team play really careful in that 2v1 there. They remember what happened the last time they were faced with a 2v1 against LOE1. Pretty much just saw like Zinoto was hanging back, banana in his hand, and Nam was just throwing fares on shield. And LOE1 wasn't really able to find an answer. So nice, simple play from them. Gonna be able to take out that Luigi Bayo combo. I don't know if we're gonna see, probably see a switch back to Corrin.
Yep.
We'll see if Nam and Zinoto can make the most of this kind of like chance that red team's given them. Because obviously there was nothing wrong with the Corrin. The Corrin was working, so maybe a little bit of a practice pick from Ryuga. Maybe he's just messing around. I'm not sure.
Yeah, LOE1 really providing a lot of pressure at the ledge here. Racked up a good amount of damage on both Zinoto and Nam here. Paul switching up his target to get Ryuga out of that situation. Blue team's just being so patient here, just trying to wait for the red team to give them an opening, but the red team finding the few openings that the blue team has given them, taking out of stock there.
Yeah, that might have been poor DI from Nam, just because he was trying to DI away to like avoid some sort of follow-up. Not exactly sure. That was a really good punish from Nam, recognizing that like that jump angle out of goodness, Jesus! Great setup from Ryuga. But yeah, that jump angle out of pin, if you choose to jump escape, is very limited, so there's only so much Corrin can do on landing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a move that doesn't really give you much aerial mobility out of it. Once again, these counters from Ryuga, I don't think he's actually missed a counter yet.
Yeah, Ryuga's counter aggression this set has been on point. Unbelievably strong. Like, I mean, with the team, like I keep saying it, but with a team that's so so based on like establishing dominance in neutral and then just like winning neutral a billion times, just keeping you out. That counter aggression is so important.
Yeah, I mean, if you have characters like that that are just walling you out, anything you can use to create an opening, especially a tool that is that powerful, is great to have. Yeah, red team looking really dominant right now. Only losing 1 stock so far, and Ryuga's still running away with this first stock here.
Oh yeah.
But now I'm forcing him off stage here, trying to get the stock off. So how many lives does Ryuga have? Could you remind me for a moment?
All of them.
I mean, he's got to have at least 9 at this point.
Number 9.
Let's be honest. That's what the tag is for.
Oh, I like that attempt. That was a really good attempt, just because it would have been very hard to punish.
Wow. Having to trade away a stock just to get that away from Ryuga, but Nam's like, no, I'm done with this.
Nam just gave that up. I mean, you were losing the whole time, and then you're faced with a 2v1, 1 stock to, I think, 4 stocks, right?
Yeah.